Outlaws and the Steel Block Bandits on Monday nights. It's showtime! Welcome to a Wednesday night edition of On the Backstretch, presented by Gans Race Cars and Parts. Been a long week. Long week.
Yeah.
You've had a rough week, ain't you?
Yeah.
We all had a Mid-East and Fayetteville Motor Speedway had speed weeks at Fayetteville Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Then I turned and burned, went to Cherokee for the March Madness Ginger Owens Memorial. Cherokee Chief Super Late Model Hunt the front race. It's a whole lot of information there in one little sentence. So that's the reason we're a little late doing the show this week. I didn't have time to get the show together until last night. But hopefully it'll be a good one. I got all the interviews to where they actually downloaded in. Y'all can hear them. Bumperjack done a great job with interviews with all the Mid-East guys at Fayetteville. Let a few people get in here, and we'll thank our sponsors real quick before we get started. On the Backstretch is presented to you by these great sponsors. Gans Race Cars and Parts. Go check out Philip and Cambridge Gann for all your race car parts and fabrication needs, located on K School Road in Medan, North Carolina. Go check out Gans Race Cars and Parts. NRS Race Scoring for all your transponder and scoring needs, the official score of the Mid-East Racing Association. Go check them out on Facebook at NRS Race Scoring. Too Fast for You Embroidery. That is Tanja Gann, in-house at Gann's Race Cars and Parts. Need them hats done, shirts, sweatshirts, monograms. Go check out Tanja Gann at Too Fast for You Embroidery. She'll take care of all your embroidery needs. Located on K School Road in Gann's Race Cars and Parts. Vinyl adds horsepower at Randy's Custom Lettering, located in Wannaco, North Carolina. Go check out Randy and Chris for all your vinyl signage and decal needs. You can check them out on Facebook at Randy's Custom Lettering or give them a call at 336-591-9301. Special thanks to Travis Covey with TC Construction. The driver of the Goliath chassis, TC Construction, Penske Racing Shocks, number 05 machine, along with the teammate and sponsor of the Gans Race Cars and Parts, Airport Drive-In, TC Construction, Penske Racing Shocks, number 45, the Maverick Cambridge Gann. The dynamic duo make up the Maverick Goose team that will bring back the love and feeling in 2025. So go check them out at a racetrack near you running the 602, a modified division. The T-shirt guru of Travis Lawson with Stokes Apparel. If your race team, ball team, business is looking for apparel, go check out Travis Lawson at Stokes Apparel. You can find him on Facebook at Stokes Apparel or online at www.stokesapparel.com. Special thanks to Jason and Brittany Walls with the Mid-East Racing Association. Your home for your True Light Federal Credit Union Mid-East Street Stocks. The Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour, your Rick Hendrick City Chevrolet Mid-East 602 late models, and in its debut season, the Pro Fabrication Headers and Exhaust Mid-East 525 late models. For all your rules and schedules, go check out racemideast.com. Need trash hauled? Call Capital Waste. Their team is ready to help you determine the right product for your needs, offering roll-off dumpster rentals and also portable toilet rentals in two convenient locations, one at 1668 Park Drive in Mount Airy, North Carolina, the other at 730 Oak Ridge Farms Highway in Mooresville, North Carolina. Give them a call today at 336-568-8009 or check them out at capitalwastetrash.com. And special thanks to all our sponsors. Well, Cambridge, you've had 4 long nights of racing. What do you think?
I'm ready to go back.
You ready to go back?
Yeah. Not really sure.
You ready to go back because you want to go racing? You want redemption?
I want redemption.
Redemption he's looking for. But like I said, we spent Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday inside the bull ring at Fayetteville Motor Speedway for North Carolina Speed Weeks. Mid-East Modifieds, Mid-East 602 late models, Mid-East street stocks.
And the debut of Mid-East 525 late models.
On Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
Legends run each night. Junior sprints run the last night. Did I miss anybody? I don't think so.
I think that's it.
I think that's everybody. 4 nights of racing at Fayetteville.
Yeah.
Phillips had 4 long nights. But we'll get started with night number 1 on Wednesday night. You want to start, Cam? Or do you want me?
Yeah, I'll start.
It's on top.
All right.
They in order this time, I promise you.
All righty. Your Pro Legends, that's what I was looking for right there. The AM Sale Trucking Pro Legends. Your feature winner was the 15 of Ryan Shabram. Second went to the 86 of Tyler Seeley. Third was the 75 of Chase Singletary. Fourth went to the 83 of Caleb Day. Fifth was the 0 of Austin Neighbors. Sixth was the 69 of David Braxton. Seventh was the 50G of Brian Grady. Eighth went to the G1 of Chad Groves. Ninth was the 8 of Cody Gorman. And round at the top 10 was the 66 of Tristan Stevenson.
Then they rolled out for the Rick Hendrick City Chevrolet Mid-East 602 late models and the young comer from Waynesboro, Virginia in the 2 machine White Coffee picking up the win. Second going to Dustin Watkins in the 40 machine. The 9 of Dalton Peavy was third. Fourth goes to the 5 of Robbie Gibson. Bladen Corey in the 12 was fifth. Sixth going to the 5-0, somebody call the Popo, Joey Johnson. Ronnie Long, 7th. 8th going to Harvey Gregory. 9th to the Golden Boy. First time in a race car in a real race. Finishing 9th out of Reedsville, North Carolina. In that 25 machine. Kerry King ran out your top 10. Of course, Dalton Wilson. Dalton Jacobs having a bad weekend at Fayetteville in the 602s. Broke a transmission. Didn't get to run the 602 main.
Straight stocks.
No, I know.
Maybe.
Yeah, I know it is.
Maybe up next. There it is. Your feature winner for Wednesday night's Mid-East Street Stocks was the 06 of Andrew Durham. Second went to the 25 of Andrew Gordon. Third was the 55 of Mike Maines. Fourth went to the 5 of Hunter Denny. Fifth was the 14 of Megan Irwin. Sixth was the 57H of TJ Henry. Seventh was the 81 of Justin Barber. Eighth was the 99 of Stephen Ford. Ninth was the 41 of Robbie Disher. And right at the top 10 was the 52 of Andrew Register.
Then last but not least, on night number 1, the Sheets of Mid-East Modified Tour. And from Elba City, North Carolina, it was lights out. Austin Holcomb in the 8A machine picking up the win. Fed was on Eric Bentley in the 11 machine finishing second. Ethan Wilson in the Mackie Cox number 5 machine finishing third. Taylor Cool in the 2K was fourth. Fifth went to Daniel Parker driving the 4 car. JP Blaylock 6th. Bailey Lofton in the Y44 JR was 7th. Hunter Denny in his first ever start in the modified finishing 8th. Mike Beasley 9th. And rounding out your top 10 was Gary Jarrett in the 7 machine. And that will round out night number 1. Willard's in here.
Yep. He said, "What's up, homies?"
And of course, Terry Basham from Princeton watching. Now we're going to go into winter interviews with Bumperjack for night number 1 of the Mid-East Speed Weeks, North Carolina Speed Weeks. I'm lost today. Don't over and laugh over it. You get over here and do it. You think you better?
All right, back here at the Bull Ring, Fayetteville Motor Speedway. Andrew Durham, your night number 1 winner with Giant Federal Credit Union Street Stocks, and ending the season in 2024, coming away with championship, and then starting the season out with a win. I mean, not much to complain about there. Starting off where you left off.
Yeah, I ended up doing some work on the car over the winter, and probably got a few bugs to work out, but it did okay, and that is good to start out with a win and run good.
So obviously we're here to take down some trophies 4 nights, right? We're looking for the trophy for 4 nights, but maybe are we using this as a test and tune session as well for a big race coming up, paying $15,000?
It pretty much every time we go, it's always test and tune, but not even sure if we can make it to the big race. I hope we can, but I always just try to do the best I can no matter what it is, but we're always looking to get better.
All right, man. Who you got to thank? Who you got on the car here?
Got to thank Odie Roberts, Paisley J Logistics. Got to thank Durham's Engine Service, my dad. Got to thank my wife for keeping us fed. Got Clever Trucking, KCT, VDL Fuel Systems, Smoke and Turf, Renegade Race Fuels, Joe's Tire, Fire and Security Solutions, and got to thank Mid-East for putting on a good series.
All right, congratulations on the win tonight. And what is that? How does that set the bar going in the next 3 nights?
Just got to keep on winning. Maybe get 2 or 3 more trophies, whatever.
All right, man. Congratulations once again. Great way to start off the season with Andrew Durham here with the True Lion Federal Credit Union Street Stocks here at Fayetteville. We're here at Fayetteville Motor Speedway, North Carolina Speed Weeks. Night number 1 winner with your City Chevrolet 602 late models, Wyatt Coffey. And Wyatt, your first trip here to Fayetteville. I mean, you know, you qualified up front and able to lead it flag to flag here tonight. What'd you think, man?
Yeah, I just can't thank everyone enough. Jeff and everyone that just works on the car. My mom, my dad, my poppy, and all my sponsors.
All right, man. Were you ever worried about Dustin Watkins over there? Did you know he was there? Was he showing face? Or
I just knew I had to be able to just stay off front, and I really didn't get worried because I knew I just had to keep cool and stay off front.
All right, man. We got 3 more nights to go here. I mean, you know, it's a long week. How do you feel about the next 3 nights?
I feel really good. I feel confident, especially after tonight, and I feel like we can be able to go out and maybe win them all.
All right, man. Congratulations. You're winner tonight, night number 1, and best of luck to you the rest of the week. Here tonight, Wyatt Coffey. All right, night number 1 of Speed Weeks here at Fayetteville Motor Speedway, and he came looking to put the lights out on the competition. That's exactly what he did here tonight. Austin Holcomb leading it flag to flag, but man, they made you work for it a little bit.
Yeah, man, we had to work for it. Like I said, a couple of heavy hitters had to start in the back, and they might give me a run for my money the rest of the week. But no, we had a good race car. There's still a little bit more I can do, a little bit of speed I can find. But the track, like I said, it was great shape. Had a little bit of character in 1 and 2, but you know, I think it made the racing a little better. 3 and 4 was phenomenal. You can run wherever you want to. Just got to thank everybody that's got a hand in this racing deal, and I just enjoy running the crates. I feel like it gets my fundamentals back right when I go back UMP racing. So it's nice to come out here and get some wins in the process, and hopefully we can keep it going.
All right, man. You won night 2 last year, and we're looking to take down all 4 this week, right?
Absolutely, that's the plan. You come down here and win all of them. Like I said, normally we struggle a little earlier in the week, and I think we might have had a little bit of bad luck last year too. But like I said, we got the speed. We can work on it a little bit and tweak on a few things, find a little bit of speed here and there. But like I said, I think we're starting out in the right direction. The racetrack was great tonight. It wasn't really heavy right to start off with, so I think that's what made the racing so good. But hopefully we can keep it going, and like I said, maybe the racetrack keep playing in our favor.
All right, man. Congratulations once again. Hope to talk to you again later on this.
And that will round out night number 1 of Speed Weeks. We'll roll into night number 2.
With your Amzel Trucking Pro Legends, your feature winner for the second night in a row was the 15 of Ryan Shabram. Second went to the 86 of Tyler Seeley. Third was the 66 of Tristan Stevenson. Fourth was the 29 of Josh Sonoski. Fifth was the 83 of Caleb Day. Sixth was the 75 of Chase Singletary. Seventh went to the 39W of Ryan Walls. Eighth was the 10 of Camden Watkins. Ninth was the 5 of Tyler Rampmeyer. I'm going to say, I might have butchered that. 10th was the 69 of David Braxton.
And we roll out for the True Lion Federal Credit Union Street Stocks. Picking up the checkered flag was a 25 of Andrew Gordon, but didn't make it through tech because of shock problems. So Matthew Nance inherited the win in the 4-car out of Rhonda, North Carolina. Andrew Durham finishing second in the 06 machine. Mike Maines third in the 55. Mr. Excitement, Jeff Parsons in the 44 machine finishing fourth. Fifth goes to Justin Barber in the 81. Michael Wells in the 57 finishing sixth. Seventh going to the 99 of Stephen Ford. Megan Irwin in the 14 machine finishing eighth. Ninth going to Robbie Disher in the 41. And round out your top 10 was the 52 of Andrew Register.
Your Mideast Modified Tour, your feature winner in the second night in a row was the 8A of Austin Holcomb. Second went to the 44 of Jeff Parsons. Third was the 11 of Eric Bentley. Fourth went to the Y44 Junior of Bailey Lofton. Fifth was the 00 of JP Blaylock. Sixth was the 2K of Taylor Kuhl. Seventh went to the 5 of Hunter Denny. Eighth was the 32 of Garrett Kilman. Ninth went to the 4 of Daniel Parker. And rounding out your top 10 was the 07 of Dalton Cox.
Up next was your Rick Hendrick City Chevrolet 602 late models. And it was the Night Prowler of Nathan Walker in a 22 machine out of Hamptonville, picking up the win. Wyatt Coffey in the 2 machine finishing second. Carl Curran in the C10 finishing third. Daniel Durham picking up a fourth place in the 15 machine. Ronnie Long in the 7H picking up fifth. Sixth going to Andrew Borland in the 46 machine. Seventh going to second race of the season, or second race ever for Joe Moss, the golden boy in that 25X machine out of Reedsville. Eighth going to Harvey Gregory in the 7G machine. Ninth going to the 40 of Dustin Watkins. And rounding out your top 10 with the 12 of Bladen Core. And we'll go into winner interviews for night number 2 with Bumper Jet Craig.
All right, here with your winner tonight, night number 2 of North Carolina Speed Weeks at Fayetteville Motor Speedway with your line Federal Credit Union Mid-East Street Stocks. Matthew Nance going to get it done tonight. Matthew, you know, not a lot of experience in this car right here, and showed up last night, had some trouble, some overheating issues. Looks like you guys got that took care of tonight and had a really good night here tonight.
Yeah, we worked on it and got better last night and then run hot, and then we sure messed it up early tonight, so we had to back up and regroup again, and we actually got it better as the night went on. In the feature there, if it would have stayed green, we was probably going to be stuck fourth. We was pretty tight, second, third, and us running fourth was all really close together. Good race with all of us three. And then that late caution there is really just what kind of helped us out. And I kind of knew we was going to end up with a top, so I was up there rolling, trying to pack that down to get a nice restart.
And restarts definitely looked good for you tonight. Coming down there at the end, I mean, did we learn anything tonight? Are we better for the rest of the week?
Yeah, I think we learned quite a bit tonight, so hopefully we can qualify better tomorrow night. And our Bill Pink carburetor's running pretty good. That's what's keeping them restarts up.
All right, man. Who else helps you out on this thing? Who you got to thank?
We got Shoe Trucking and Farms on this, and we got Brixton's Lawn Care on this one, and looking for more if we could get some more out there on it.
And can't forget Adam Gregg's smoking hot wife.
Yeah. And Durham's Engine Service for the engine. And Adam owns it. I just drive.
Well, all right, man. Congratulations once again here tonight. Your winner, the Ronda Rocket, Matthew Nance. True Federal Credit Union Mid-East Street Stocks at Fayetteville.
Thank you.
Night number 2 at Fayetteville Motor Speedway for North Carolina Speed Weeks. City Chevrolet Mid-East 602 late models. Your winner tonight, the Night Prowler, Nathan Walker. And Nathan, it was a pretty eventful race for you from start to finish.
Yeah, it's been eventful since we got here. We got here late, just got the car together. It's one of them crazy nights, but I got to thank the Train Chassis, Bilstein Shocks, Johnson's Modern Electric, Foothills Power Arm and Ammo, my wife, my kids, my mama. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be able to do it.
All right, man. Definitely not a bad way to start the season, coming out of the box and picking up a win.
Nah, that's a good way to start the momentum off for the rest of the week too.
So, you know, like I said, it was an eventful race. I mean, you had some mishaps happen in front of you, and I mean, everything was happening all around you. It seemed like tonight, but you were able to.
Yeah, I got lucky.
Everything to keep it, able to keep it together there.
Yeah, I got lucky. The second place car, he was actually faster than us, so he's going to be a hard contender here at Speed Weeks.
All right, man. Congratulations once again, and best of luck to you the rest of the week here at Fayetteville. City Chevrolet 602 late model winner Nathan Walker.
Thank you.
All right, here we are, night number 2 at Fayetteville Motor Speedway for North Carolina Speed Weeks. And tonight, the Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour. It was Austin Holcomb putting the lights out on competition 2 nights in a row, going double down. And Austin, I mean, had a little bit stiffer competition tonight than you did last night. And walk us through it, man.
Yeah, it was definitely, we qualified a lot better tonight. Last night we didn't qualify quite as good, so we set quick time tonight. Got to win our heat race. Track was still a little greasy on our heat race, but we were still able to win our heat race. Started on the front row. I knew Ethan and Eric was going to be tough. I hate Ethan, kind of got caught up in that wreck he was in, but it was still tough. Like Jeff, I seen he was coming on up through there, and he was beside me in the last few restarts, so I didn't get to breathe none a whole lot through them restarts. Once we kind of got 2 or 3 laps in, I felt like I had a little bit more cushion, and they were showing me I had a little bit more of a cushion. But yeah, it was definitely a little bit tougher competition tonight, but we were still strong. Still need to work on a little something, but the track kind of threw us a little bit of a curveball tonight. It got a little slicker, but they were kind of rushing us along, trying to beat this weather, so I can't blame them for that. But the track was still in pretty good shape, and we were able to race 2 wide there for a little while, so can't complain about that, and we just hope we can keep winning these things.
All right, man. Who you got to thank?
Just all my sponsors on the race car, everybody that helps out. My daddy, he's been kind of working himself to death out here. It's just been me and him. So just got to thank everybody's got a hand in, all my sponsors, my wife and kids. Just everybody's got something to do with it.
All right, man. Congratulations tonight, going double down here, night number 2 of 4. Still got 2 to go, man. How you feeling?
Yeah, I feel like as long as we can keep our speed up and keep qualifying good, winning our heat races, just taking it a race at a time, and I think we can keep knocking these off. I know we got the car to do it. I just got to make sure the steering wheel holder does his job.
All right, man. Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour winner here tonight at Fayetteville, Austin Holcomb.
And that rounds out night number 2 at North Carolina Speed Weeks at Fayetteville Motor Speedway. We're going to roll into night number 3.
Oh, you want to do that first?
No, that's for night 4.
Oh, okay. Your Amsel Trucking Legends, your feature winner was the 86 of Tyler Seeley. Second went to the 66 of Tristan Stevenson. Third was the 75 of Chase Singletary. Fourth was the 39W of Ryan Walls. Fifth was the 0 of Austin Neighbors. Sixth went to the 83D of Caleb Day. Seventh was the 5 of Tyler Rampmayer. Eighth was the 15 of Ryan Shabram. Ninth was the 29 of Josh Sanoski. And round at your top 10 was the 9 of Rick Hartwig.
And then we roll into the inaugural event for the Pro Fabrications Headers and Exhaust Mid-East 525 late models. And it was Raidsville's own Dalton Jacobs, Baby D, in that 7J machine, picking up the win. Austin Mintz finishing second in the 18 machine. Third went to Jesse Rocket in the T86 machine. Colton Stanley in the 45 machine finished fourth. Fifth goes to Timmy Mills in the 52M. Christo was sixth in the 52 machine. Jason Altiers in the 30 finishing seventh. Eighth went to the 51 of Keaton Smith. Ben Gable finishing ninth. And Joey Johnson in the 5-0 finishing 10th. And I'm going to wait until the winner interviewer to do the surprise and everybody for Dalton Jacobs.
Okay.
The motor he run?
Oh, yeah.
Because he tells about it.
Yeah. I don't doubt that. I would too. Sorry. Your Mid-East Modified Tour feature winner was the 31G of Stephen Padula. Second went to the 8A of Austin Holcomb. Third was the 44 of Jeff Parsons. Fourth was the 5W of Ethan Wilson. Fifth was the Y44 Jr. of Bailey Lofton. Sixth went to the 04 of Cole Wagner. Seventh was the 52 of Chris Stowe. Eighth was the 5 of Hunter Denny. Ninth was the 22 of Poff Daddy Randy Poff. And round out your top 10 was the 71 of Dennis Kirk.
Then we rolled into the True Lion Federal Credit Union Midi Street Stocks. And it was Hot Rod Tucker out of Greenville, South Carolina, that 12 machine picking up the win. Andrew Durham in the 06 machine finishing second. Third went to Andrew Gordon in that 25 machine. Blake Pryor in the 78 finishing fourth. Fifth going to the 44 machine is Mr. Excitement Jeff Parsons. John Harper Livingston in the 007 finishing sixth. Batman Billy Thompson in the 88 machine finishing seventh. Eighth going to Johnny Westmoreland in the 0 machine, the Night Stalker ride. Cameron Holloway in the 118 finishing ninth. And round out your top 10 was Andrew Register in that 52 machine.
Your Midi 602 late model feature winner was the 6 of Chase Blackwell. Second went to the 9 of Dalton Peavy. Third was the 40 of Dustin Watkins. Fourth was the 71 of David Smith. Fifth was the 8 of Willie Milliken. Sixth went to the 17 of Case Daniels. Seventh was the 22 of Nathan Walker. Eighth was the 2 of Wyatt Coffey. Ninth went to the 17B of Zach Blackwell. And rounding out your top 10 was the 5G of Robbie Gibson. And I'm pretty sure that there was it was 3 wide going in 3 with 2 lap cars in the way, and the 6 split both of them.
He did. Poor Jake Barnick has to come down from Elkin, from Knoxville, and blow the motor in hot laps, so he didn't get to run the feature and had to go home early. Before we go into winter interviews with Bumper Jack Craig, Kip Thompson, the voice of Inside the Bull Ring at Federal Motor Speedway and the host of was it Victory Lane?
Yeah, Voice of Victory Lane.
Voice of Victory Lane, the podcast. Kip Thompson in here, High Side TV. That is going to be the guy who does Federal TV streaming. Can't think of his name off the top of my head. He sent me a friend request this morning, but I do remember that. They ain't here watching. But we're going to roll into winter interviews with Bumper Jack Craig for night number 3.
All right, here we are, final night of Speed Weeks here at Fayetteville with the Giant Federal Credit Union Midi Street Stocks.
I actually don't have a night 3 now. I don't think. Let me look real quick. Night number 3. I can't find where I'm at here. But good to see Kip Thompson in here. Go check him out at the Voice of Victory Lane podcast. And if I can find my images there, show images. Oh, that ain't good. They hadn't switched over. We may get to them in a minute. Which one am I doing here? I don't need but one of them. All right. If I can go away from screen there. Look, I had everything ready and I messed it up. Kid Thompson says, Bobby by God Hucks. That's the High Side TV guy. Yeah, I'm a little rusty. It's only the second show of the year. But the bad thing is I got everything together and had it all on here, and then I clicked too fast and we messed all that up.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
Yeah, it's going to have to be. There ain't nothing to do right now. There's Brandon Rife with Modified Mafia. Let's see if I can get this off. All right, we're going to roll into night number 4, and I'll bring up the interviews here in just a few minutes. I can't do nothing. He won't let me out. I'm stuck for some reason.
You should click X on it.
I did.
Oh.
That's what I need right there. All right, now we can get out of here. Computer's locked up here. Well, we're rolling to night number 4. We'll get those interviews. Junior sprints started out tonight of night number 4 at Speed Weeks with Mason Roser picking up the win. Second one to the 88 machine of Liam Poston out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. Third going to Allie Joe Culberson. Noah Morgan in the 57M finishing 4th. 5th going to Braden Jackson in the 18 machine. 6th going to Bradley Riddlebach, Chesapeake, Virginia in the 11 machine. And rounding out the field was a 7N of Norman Oldham.
Your Amzell Trucking Pro Legends feature winner was the 66 of Tristan Stevenson. Second went to the 29 of Josh Sanoski. Third went to the 0 of Austin Neighbors. Fourth was the 83 of Caleb Day. Fifth went to the 86 of Tyler Seeley. Sixth was the G1 of Chad Groves. Seventh went to the 5 of Tyler Rampmeyer. Eighth was the 55X of Richie Dobson Jr. Yeah, Richie Dobson Jr. It had it all in different spots. Ninth was the 50G of Brian Grady, and round out your top 10 was the 69 of David Braxton.
And up next was your Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour. Picking up the win was Ethan Wilson in that Mackie Cox 5W machine. Second going to Garrett Kilman in the 32 machine. Third going to Bailey Lofton in the Y44 JR machine. JP Blaylock in the 00B finishing 4th. Eric Bentley 5th in the 11 machine. Mr. Excitement Jeff Parsons in that 44 machine finishing 6th. 7th going to Cole Wagner in the 04 machine. Chris Stowe finishing 8th in the 52 machine. 9th going to Mike Beasley in the 28 machine. And round out your top 10 was Jeff Graves in the Y44.
Your Mid-East 525 late model series for the second night. The 52 of Chris Stowe was your feature winner. Second went to the T86 of Jesse Rocket. Third was the 18 of Austin Mintz. Fourth went to the 30 of Jason Altiers. Fifth was the 45 of Colton Stanley. Sixth went to the 51 of Keaton Smith. Seventh was the 6th of Ben Gable. Eighth was the 22 of Nathan Walker. Ninth was the 7J of Dalton Jacobs. And rounding out your top 10 was the 2 of Larry Jackson.
And we roll into the True Lion Federal Credit Union Mid-East Street Stocks. And it was Hot Rod. Rod Tucker picking up back-to-back wins at Speed Weeks in Fayetteville. Second going to Andrew Durham in the 06 machine. Third going to the Andrew Gordon in the 25 machine. Fourth, Terry Caples Jr. in the 22 machine. Fifth going to Blake Pryor in the 78 machine. Cameron Holloway in the 118 finishing 6th. Seventh going to the 99 machine of Stephen Ford. Eighth going to your local hooker, Jasper Hooker in that H8 machine. Brandon Satterfield finishes 9th in the B4 machine. And rounding out your top 10 was Mr. Excitement, Jeff Parsons in the 44 machine. And hold off on that one because that's Cherokee. Okay, you good. I'll make sure it wasn't Cherokee.
And rounding out the final night of Speed Weeks, you had your Mid-East 602 late models, and your feature winner was the 9 of Dalton Peavy. Second went to the 71 of David Smith. Third was the 22T of Stephen Tompkinson. Fourth was the 40 of Dustin Watkins. Fifth went to the 5G of Robbie Gibson. Sixth was the 10P of Tyler Payne. Seventh went to the 12 of Bladen Core. Eighth was the 32K of Tyler Kussman. Ninth went to the 1 of Morgan Johnson. And rounding out the top 10 was the 7H of Ronnie Long.
That rounded out the features for Speed Weeks inside the Bull Ring at Fayetteville Motor Speedway for the Mid-East Racing Association. But we're going to give you the winner interviews with Bumper Jack for night number 4, and I'll try to get night number 3 back up.
Speed Weeks here at Fayetteville with the Giant Federal Credit Union Mid-East Street Stocks, and this is Hot Rod Tucker getting it done 2 nights in a row here at Fayetteville. Rod, you know, we talked last night, and you were talking about throwing some changes in the car. You know, it was fast last night, but you felt that you could get a little more out of it. How was it tonight?
Yeah, I couldn't ask for no better. It makes it very easy when you ain't got to turn the steering wheel and the car does all the work. So hats off to Statement Race Cars. They pretty bad news, you know. So no, like I told Dave, I stopped down there in the infield, man. I told him, I said the racetrack was awesome tonight. Even though it took rubber, it got wide enough to where you can race around it, you know. So I can't thank all my guys enough. My daddy and Cotton, they've done everything I told them to do, and we made some changes right there before we went out, and I think it was spot on.
All right, man, definitely. I mean, you know, good weekend when you come out and win both races Friday and Saturday night. And once again, we talked a little last night. We got a big race coming up here in 2 weeks, and a little bit of a test session maybe. I mean, you turn it into a test session, you win. I mean, that's got to give you some confidence.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You know, it's going to be a tire management game for sure. After tonight, you know, I kind of got out front and started pacing myself just to see, and then I run real hard there at the end just to see how the tires are going to wear. It's going to be tough to make 75 laps, so we're going to get a little bit more balance just to where we're wearing tires a little bit more even, you know. So, but all in all, good weekend. You know, I wish we would have come down here Wednesday. Now maybe we could have had 4, but we'll take our 2 and go back to South Carolina, man, and get this thing turned around and get ready for that 15,000, and maybe we'll have a little bit of luck that night too.
All right, man, congratulations here tonight. Best of luck to you here coming up in 2 weeks, right back here at Fayetteville. And this is your winner here tonight, Rod Tucker, Giant Federal Credit Union Street Stocks.
Thank you.
All right, we're here with your City Chevrolet 602 late model winner from Day 4 North Carolina Speed Week Mid-East Racing Association, Dalton Peavy. And Dalton, you know, I think you took a night off, but you raced Wednesday night and Friday night, Saturday night, and you know, I guess you were not the outing you were looking for the first couple nights, but you know, sticking around and working on the car and everything, just getting it right to where it needed to be on Saturday.
Right, yeah, we were good Wednesday and Friday. We just Wednesday just didn't play in our favor, and then Friday we got into it with a lap car and let second place get around us. But I mean, we had a good car all weekend, and then finally Saturday we just was able to get out front and set the pace, and they decided to follow us.
And you know, it's been a long week, man, for everybody. You know, down there at Speedways. This is day 5 for us. Are you as wore out as I am?
Oh yeah, but there ain't nothing else I'd really be doing.
Exactly. But who you got to think, man?
Complete turbo, box grading, FP lawn care, all-star performance, Penske Racing Shocks. You know, there's a lot of people behind us that, especially my mom and dad, they let me do this, and I can't thank them enough. But Crystal Chassis, all the guys that got them street stocks that help me, they don't know it, but they help me get up and down the road too. So I can't thank them enough for supporting me and letting me help them out throughout the year, and just all the other guys that helped me. My crew, Caleb, Brennan, got Paul from SRI here today. Can't thank him enough. And you know, there's a lot more guys at the shop. I got another guy that helps me build chassis at the shop. He helps me a lot, so I can't thank him enough.
All right, man. Congratulations once again on your win at Fayetteville Motor Speedway with the City Chevrolet 602 late models, and in competition here today, or just with the Super? Or?
We're just running Super today.
Okay, just running Supers today here at Cherokee. So best of luck to you there, and we'll see you somewhere down the road, man.
Thank you.
All right, here we are, Sheets Modified Tour here at Fayetteville Motor Speedway, Mid-East Racing Association. And tonight, he showed speed all week long, just come up short a couple times, and tonight able to get it done. Ethan Wilson Walk us through it, man.
Well, obviously there was some, I guess the word's controversy. No, we've been good all week. We started out, we come over Tuesday and we run about a half a lap, blew a motor up, and I think that we just went through some struggles on figuring out how to, well, it wouldn't run the first night, and then we went through some struggles of trying to get it geared, and, you know, just some different pieces we had to put together, but our race car was still good, and obviously, whatever happened between the other two, we got 3 of the fastest 602 modifieds around, and it's generally when they're right, we're going to race each other, and it's why heads clash sometimes, because you race the same couple guys all the time. So, but it worked out. We've had a good race car. I mean, I think we've had a good enough race car to win all week, and it just, cars have to fall your way, especially whenever you kind of race. I mean, the racetrack got a little rubbered up tonight, which is, it's going to happen when you race for 4 days straight. So, but all in all, it's a good week. Can't thank Mackie Cox enough for giving me the opportunity to drive his race car and work on it and do whatever I please. And my fiance Savannah and my mama and everybody that helps me. It's a good start to the year so far, I think. And we'll head on to Carolina next week.
Definitely, man. I do think it's a good start to the year as well. Like I said, I mean, you showed speed all week. You were right there, top 2, 3, and I mean, you know, so
That's right.
definitely a good week, good way to start out the season, give you some momentum. And as you said, Benny's Modified Tour heading into County Line next Saturday night. And best of luck to you and all the competitors over there.
I don't know what it's doing on y'all's end, but it's messed up on my end. They still want to play. But it's messed up on my end. I don't know what happened. As soon as I tried to get the night 3 video back up, it went crazy. But that rounded out speed weeks. I'll try to get one of these interviews picked back up at some point in time. But we'll roll into March Madness, the Ginger Owens Memorial event at Cherokee Speedway, also the Hunt the Front Big Chief Super Late Model Challenge. They started off the day with Thunder Bombers.
Your Thunder Bomber feature winner was the 04 of Austin Brown. Second went to the 19 of Stetson Todd. Third was the P8 of Chris Patterson. Fourth went to the 21 of Nate Jackson. Fifth was the 46 of Bailey Hip. Sixth was the 71 of Donnie Atkins. Seventh went to the 05 of Cruz Madison. Eighth was the S1 of Bryson Sweat. Ninth went to the 1 of B.W. Scott. And rounding out your top 10 was the 14 of Russell Wilford.
Then they rolled out for Extreme Fours, the U-Card division. And it was Caden Presnell in the 48 machine picking up the win. Cody Lambert in the 33 machine finishing second. The K48 of Newman Presnell finishing third. Travis Langford in that Flintstone Flyer F1 finishing fourth. Fifth going to the 206 of Alan Vaughn. Sixth going to Alan Connor in the 21 machine. The 2M of Daryl Moffitt finishing seventh. Eighth going to Gavin Bright in the 11B machine. Third went to the X machine of Nelson Cunningham and Takoa Heatherly in the T80. Rounded out your top 10.
I guess would this be this? Is it technically a Hunt the Front race?
It is the Cherokee Chief Series Super Late Model Series.
So it is, but it
is by Hunt the Front.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, your super late models. Your feature winner was none other than the 57 of Zach Mitchell. Second went to the 10 of Joseph Joyner. Third was the 22 of Chris Ferguson. Fourth was the 93 of Carson Ferguson. Fifth went to the 79 of Donald McIntosh. Sixth was the 18D of Dalton Wilson. Seventh was the 55 of Benji Hicks. Eighth went to the 2X of John Henderson. And ninth was the 8B of Steve Bennell. And rounding out your top 10 was the 23V of Corey Hedgecock.
Then we rolled out for the Rick Hendrick City Chevrolet Mid-East 602 late models. And it was the high side tickler That's Kyle Strick with high side something for Luke Cooper. I can't remember what it is now.
Outside hustler.
High side hustler of Luke Cooper in a 57 machine out of Woodruff, South Carolina, picking up the win. The little head knocker, Trent Ivy in the 28 machine, finishing second. Robbie Gibson finishing third in the 5 machine. Fourth going to the 2 of the White Coffee. Kendall Tucker at the 00 machine, finishing fifth. 6 going to Morgan Johnson in the 1 machine. Gary Bumgarner in the 87, finishing 7th. 8th going to Jaden Altiers in the 25 machine. Dylan Stanley finishing 9th in the 15 machine. And Joey Whitaker rounding out the top 10 in that 75 machine.
And the last feature of the night, your Crown Vic. Feature winner was the 5 of Justin Watts. Second went to the 0 of TJ Slack. Third was the 721 of Brandon Chandler. Fourth was the G41 of Grant Burton. Fifth was the N01 of Chris Parton. Sixth was the 122 of Ashley Parker. Seventh was the OT of Casey Towell. Eighth went to the 33 of Charlie Menders. Ninth was the C-XXX of Chris Smith. And rounding out your top 10 was the 22 of a Ross Paris.
And that rounded out your action at Cherokee Speedway for March Madness, the Ginger Owens Memorial. And I do have the interview with Luke Cooper, the winner of the Rick Hendrick City Chevrolet Mid-East 602 late models with Bumper Jack.
All right, we're here at Cherokee Speedway, Ginger Owens Memorial, March Madness, and we're here with Highside Luke Cooper, and he was able to get it done 2 years in a row here at Ginger Owens Memorial with City Chevrolet 602 Mid-East late models. And Luke, we hear you talking right here. You know, at first lap, you went down in there a little too hard, shoved the nose a little bit, and you were able to regroup, and you had that caution, and then that restart, you knew what not to do again.
Yes, sir. You know, we've had trouble all night. We've had trouble all night from motor problems. You know, we were only running on 7 cylinders in practice, and then 7 in qualifying. But after that, we got it cleared up. I just can't thank everybody for coming out. Can't thank Mom, Dad, Mary's Home Furnishing, H&O Graydon Holland, Henderson Amusement, Mary's Home Furnishing, M&M Scrap Metal. Can't thank everybody else.
All right, man. What's going on behind me right here? No, behind me.
Oh, a lot.
I see him over there. I see him over there trying to get they're messing with you back there, trying to get you to mess up your interview here. No, congratulations, man. Once again here at Cherokee Speedway, and it's 2 in a row here for Highside Luke Cooper.
Thank you.
And I have no idea what's going on because my side is not doing what y'all side is doing. I just looked at it. But that rounded out everything from Cherokee and this weekend. I was hoping to get night 3 back up and running, and I may get it here in just a minute. But while we do, coming up this weekend, County Line Raceway, March 8th for the Carolina Clash Super Late Models in the Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour. Pit gates are going to open. I got to pause this. All right. Pit gates open at 3 o'clock. Grandstands at 4. Drivers meetings at 5. Going to be, I think it's Super Late Models, the Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour, and the SCDRA U cars. Features will start at 7 p.m. So come on down to Elm City at County Line. And then also this weekend is the third annual Steve Hines tribute race at Carolina Speedway. That is going to be Friday, March 7th and Saturday, March the 8th. It is a Blue Ridge Outlaws event for $3,500 to win, $400 to start. Also coming up in less than 2 weeks, the Battle at Boom City. $15,000 to win a street stock race, $1,000 to start. Thursday will be open practice plus mini street stock qualifying. Friday will be heat races and qualifiers for the street stocks. 602 modifieds will run for $800 to win.
This is late models.
So 602 modifieds, $800 to win on Friday night.
Oh, you said Friday. I was looking at Saturday.
No entry fee for the modifieds that night. And then they'll have support divisions. They'll have open practice afterwards. Saturday will be the alphabet soup for the midi street stocks. And the street stock feature is going to have pro late models for $1,000 to win. The super streets for $650 to win. Legends $500 and Crown Vics for $300 to win. So big weekend for the street stocks. Come on out and support that event. It's going to be a three-day show with qualifying and heat races and the alphabet soup on Saturday along with the feature. And also coming up in April 12th through the 15th will be the $50,000 to win 602 national event for XR Racing. So keep that marked on your calendars. $50,000 to win for 602 late models. And that's about all I have. It's coming up. I'm going to see if we can get night number 3's interviews to pop up here. Let's see. I got a screen share. All right. Night number 3 interviews that I couldn't find.
Rod, you missed out on the first couple nights of racing here, but unloaded.
Obviously, it's not going to work because y'all can't hear anything on it because I'm looking at it live too. I don't know why the screen share won't work that way, but maybe next time I won't delete it off the screen before we get to it. But like I said, Elm City coming up. The Brandon, to see the Steve Hines Memorial event Friday and Saturday at Carolina. Street stocks in 2 weeks for the Boom City, $15,000 to win the street stock event for the Mideast Racing Association. And also the $50,000 to win 602 to late models for XR are going to be at Fayetteville Motor Speedway. What else is coming up, Cameron? Do you know?
I know Modified Mafia is coming up at the end of the month.
Modified Mafia coming up at the end of the month. County line.
21st, 22nd, I think.
County line.
Yeah.
Modified Mafia are going to make their North Carolina run.
April 5th, Natural Bridge starts their season opener.
So Natural Bridge, April 5th. That's next month, ain't it? Yep.
Yeah. First of next month.
Air Wrap should be opening back up in April.
Yeah.
They've got their own podcast. What is it? The Bull? Is it the Bull Ring?
I think so.
I think it's the Bull Ring. So keep your eyes peeled on what they've got coming up because I know they've got some stuff scheduled. that is about everything we've got for this week. Like I said, a long week of racing. This past week, we're going to go into County Line, and then we'll roll into Fayetteville with the Mideast Street Stocks for $15,000 to win. Then I think Mideast is off for 2 weeks after that. And, of course, I will get into some of the other racetracks getting started. Like I said, I know Carolina's first event is Friday and Saturday for the Steve Hines Memorial event featuring the Blue Ridge Outlaws. Steel Block Bandits should be having their season opener here soon. So lots of racing coming your way. Like I said, it's early in the season. It gets started early and earlier, it seems like.
Fine by me.
I'm waiting for Philip to, huh?
I said fine by me.
You're killing your pappy. You're killing your pappy. Look, there's Mike Willard. Let's put it on there. I'll put it on there. It's good to see you two guys. I shall see y'all in person before long. Maverick, thanks for the plaque. I appreciate you as a friend, and even Nick too. I miss all the Mideast drivers and staff. Hammered down at County Line and be safe.
You're welcome, Willard. We'll see you soon.
And that is the Cobra, Mike Willard.
Yep.
Oh, don't let him fool you. He's working at a racetrack already.
Yeah, I know.
Working the gate at an asphalt track.
I heard.
He has went to the dark side. It's all right. He did.
I know that couple could strike.
That's like sitting at the house and talking about your mother-in-law, and then you go and have to go help her. That's basically what just happened. Oh, I'm not gonna do that. Mike, who are you? And that's about right.
And there's the little outlaw. Oh, and because I didn't have the video, Dalton Jacobs won the inaugural Mideast 525 event with a 604 crate motor. So that was
he waxed.
You're right. He did wax him pretty bad. But yes, since I didn't have the feed, y'all didn't get to see that. I still wished I could figure out a way to get that up here, but I don't think I can. Which is downloaded now. I'm making it to pop up here. Show images. Night number 3. We will see if it'll load. If it loads, we'll play it. If not, better luck next time. I hope maybe I won't mess it up. But but like I said, Dalton Jacobs waxed him with that little old 604 motor. But he had the perfect racetrack for it. He got dry slick. He could hammer down and then big motor.
Down in the 14s, he was flying. He got down in the 14s Saturday night.
He got down in the 14s.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I mean he was fast.
He was rolling.
There ain't no doubt. But like I said, when the racetrack slicks off and you ain't got a whole lot of horsepower, you can plant it to the ground. And then Mother Boys was High Side TV says he was ripping, and he was. I'll give it to Dalton. He got out front and he hammered down. He was gone. I don't think he had much tire left at the end, but if he'd run 25 laps on Friday, he might not have made it. But glad to see Dalton pick up the win for the inaugural 525, especially with low horsepower. See if anybody else has popped up in here. Mike Willard, he's laughing at Dalton. Who's that? Who Willard? That's the Cobra. Which after working at an asphalt track, Philip said that Cobra must not strike. But I don't believe it's going to load. It's being too slow to load up for tonight. But if you want to see the interview with Dalton Jacobs in night 3, you can go to Between the Walls with Bumper Jack Craig, and they are there. Thanks for Bumper Jack taking care of all the interviews and me being able to. But for doing all the interviews, thanks Bumper Jack for doing that and letting me use them. Dalton Jacobs says Says I feel bad for that little motor. Her tongue was hanging out for sure. Because he didn't crack the throttle much on it. It was hammered down the whole time for 20 laps. But she hung in there. But from my understanding, Dalton Nichols does have a 525 on the way. It just hadn't got here yet. So now he's leading the points in them. He might have to stick with that for a little while.
I don't think it's going to load.
It might not. But before we roll off, we're going to thank the sponsors one more time. On the Backstretch is presented to you by these great sponsors. Gann's Race Cars and Parts. Go check out Philip and Cambridge Gann for all your race car parts and fabrication needs, located on K School Road in Medan, North Carolina. Go check out Gann's Race Cars and Parts. NRS Race Scoring for all your transponder and scoring needs, the official score of the Mid-East Racing Association. Go check them out on Facebook at NRS Race Scoring. Too Fast for You Embroidery. That is Tanja Gann, in-house at Gann's Race Cars and Parts. Need them hats done, shirts, sweatshirts, monograms. Go check out Tanja Gann at Too Fast for You Embroidery. She'll take care of all your embroidery needs. Located on K School Road in Gann's Race Cars and Parts. Vinyl adds horsepower at Randy's Custom Lettering, located in Wannet, North Carolina. Go check out Randy and Chris for all your vinyl signage and decal needs. You can check them out on Facebook at Randy's Custom Lettering or give them a call at 336-591-9301. Special thanks to Travis Covey with TC Construction, the driver of the Goliath chassis, TC Construction, Penske Racing Shocks, number 05 machine, along with the teammate and sponsor of the Gann's Race Cars and Parts, Airport Drive-In, TC Construction, Penske Racing Shocks, number 45, the Maverick Cambridge Gann. The dynamic duo make up the Maverick Goose team that will bring back the love and feeling in 2025. So go check them out at a racetrack near you running the 602, a modified division. The T-shirt guru of Travis Lawson with Stokes Apparel. If your race team, ball team, business is looking for apparel, go check out Travis Lawson at Stokes Apparel. You can find him on Facebook at Stokes Apparel or online at www.stokesapparel.com. Special thanks to Jason and Brittany Walls with the Mid-East Racing Association. Your home for your True Light Federal Credit Union Mid-East Street Stocks. The Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour, your Rick Hendrick City Chevrolet Mid-East 602 late models, and in its debut season, the Pro Fabrication Headers and Exhaust Mid-East 525 late models. For all your rules and schedules, go check out racemideast.com. Need trash hauled? Call Capital Waste. Their team is ready to help you determine the right product for your needs, offering roll-off dumpster rentals and also portable toilet rentals in 2 convenient locations, one at 1668 Park Drive in Mount Airy, North Carolina, the other at 730 Oak Ridge Farms Highway in Mooresville, North Carolina. Give them a call today at 336-568-8009 or check them out at capitalwastetrash.com. And thanks to all our great sponsors for stayed on board. And if anybody wants to sponsor the show, just let me know. We'll get you set up for being on the show. I'm going to try to see if this thing would load. It's a little faster. At least load Dalton's up so everybody can hear his 604 story. And it may pop up here in a second. But I'm going to give a shout out, since I know Dalton's going to tell him, but the Golden Boy, Joe Moss, out of Regional, North Carolina, that 25X. This is the first time he's ever run a race in a race car. And 2 nights in a row, he finished in the top 10. He done real good. Like I said, he shocked me. I wasn't expecting that out of Joe. But Done a really good job. I think he spun out one time by himself in the first night, but after that, he stayed with the pack. He didn't get lagged behind, nothing like that. He tried and done a really good job. And I think he gets some seat time, he'll do pretty good. I'm just glad to see he finally got it out there and run it, because he's had it for a couple of years now, I think. But all he's done is tested it. Any other stuff you need to talk about? Gans ain't got nothing on sale. I know
anything on sale?
I know he got a whole wall full of weird stuff.
Yeah. We do have a Weir's wall up now. No, I'd said something about it before, but
yeah, the weird,
got more stuff on
Weir's
it now.
wall. Oh, still a Penske shock dealer.
Yeah,
Penske shock dealer. See, get your Penske shocks right here.
Anything you need, if we ain't got it, we can get it.
Yeah, and of course, if he ain't got it, he can get it usually in a couple days.
Yep.
But got a large stock of inventory right now at Gans. And of course, sheet metal. You got the modified bodies in stock.
The plastic ones, no, we don't.
Okay.
Not yet. We're working on that.
Working on getting the plastic modified bodies in stock. They seem to hold up pretty good.
We was really waiting to see how they done this weekend, but now I need to stop them.
You say you need to stock them?
Yeah,
they do good.
Really good.
They do look like they're still in good shape. And I bragged on Cambridge earlier. He went 4 races and didn't tear up a nose. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Because he likes to tear up noses for some reason. I don't know what it is.
Instead, this week was how much can we tear up underneath it?
This is true too. No,
Don't really have many of those, but we had that this week. I mean, it's pretty bad. I ain't even gonna go.
I mean, your hard luck started on Wednesday.
I mean, it's
Wednesday night when you running second and the ball joint broke.
I mean, you know, yeah. I mean, you know, it's bad.
That sounds like a normal race weekend.
Yeah.
Everything we had was beaten, so it just is what it is.
Well,
But I will say that the Cherokee, they run that 50 lap super late model event, and it didn't even touch the tires. It didn't hurt none of them. It was not abrasive at all on tires. It was really, really shocking.
Well, since it changed the dirt, it's been good. Really, it has.
Yeah.
But
Lap race is a different story.
right, but they also moved the wall on the inside back down to where it used to be years ago. And
Over the off season,
yes,
so it's wider.
it was catfishing all the way. Ivy tried to go to the top side. Dalton Wilson tried to go to the top side. I mean, it was a little bit there, but they couldn't do nothing with them boys bottom feeding.
That's where the moisture was at.
That's where the moisture was at. That's right. All right. I think we're going to get the Dalton Jacobs interview up. Maybe. Oh, there it is. We're going to get the Dalton Jacobs interview.
Night number 3 here at North Carolina Speedweek's Fayetteville Motor Speedway. We've got your Pro Fabrication Headers 525 late model winner, and etching his name in the history books as the first Pro Fabrication 525 winner. Baby D, Dalton Jacobs at a Reidsville gets it done here tonight, man. Dude, you've had some bad luck this week. I mean, you qualified on the pole on Wednesday night, and then come out for your heat race transmission. It didn't want to go nowhere, and then blew up last night. Drove back to Reidsville, picked up an engine. Y'all been working hard this week, man.
Yeah, dude, these guys over here has been busting their tail this week. We didn't have no 525 motor yet, so they went and picked up a 604 and brought it back. We put it in there, and we got the job done.
Definitely got the job done. Looked like you had a good piece underneath you, man.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I got to thank Wyatt Hardison. He's got this thing rolling right now, so as long as he keeps doing what he's doing, we're going to be all right.
Who else you got to thank? I know you got some people on the car here. And who helped you? I know you got a lot of people turning wrenches this week.
Oh, yeah, it's a bunch of guys over there. I got to thank all of them guys, all these sponsors. Applefield Farms, Billingsley Brooks Septic, Hallwell and Plumbing, Victory First Services, Topco Trucking, HST Racing Shop, Southern States. I think Brad Pitt Trucking, Thacker Automotive. Just all these people that make this thing possible.
All right, man, congratulations. What's your plans for tomorrow?
Hopefully we can repeat right here tomorrow night.
All right, looking to repeat tomorrow night. Baby D, Dalton Jacobs, he's your winner tonight in the inaugural Pro Fabrication Headers 525 Mid-East Late Models.
I'm telling you.
All right. Now, y'all be careful over there. I said, y'all be careful over there. Don't be telling all the secrets before we go back on air.
Yeah.
But there was Dalton Jacobs interview. Glad I got to get it in. Like I said, he waxed the competition in that 604 on that dry slick racetrack at Fayetteville. But we've been on here bothering y'all long enough. Thank y'all for watching. Like I said, Carolina Friday and Saturday night for the Steve Hines Memorial with the Blue Ridge Outlaws. Saturday night we'll be at County Line in Elm City for the Mideast Modified Tour and the Carolina Clash Super Late Model event. Boom City 15,000 to win street stock event coming up in just about 2 weeks. Yeah, over in about 2 weeks. And of course, the XR 50,000 to win 602 late model event coming up. So stay tuned for all that. And we'll be back hopefully next Monday. We'll be back at regular bat time, regular bat channel.
Yep.
That's before your time, wasn't it?
Yep.
On Monday nights, like I said, I'll get some stuff
ancient.
done on Saturday, on Sundays rather, and we'll be back at it. But remember, guys, if you're not at a dirt track, it's your own asphalt.